Hey everybody, what's up? Hey, what's going on? It's Donnie here. Welcome back. Tonight we are back in, of course, City Skylines, and here I am jamming out to the music, because like I always say, the music on City Skylines 1 friggin' kills it. It is amazing. I love it, and I have a great time listening to a lot of it. So, hey, hope everybody's having a great night. This is my channel. Welcome back. You will be offended. And, of course, let's get into things. Let's have a good time. And, hey, cheers. I'm gonna pour myself a quick drink, and then we'll get going with this. Again, like just groove with the music, get into it, have a good time. It's so fun. It's so fun. It really is. Like, oh man, it's a great channel. Great channel. Let's go over here. We're gonna go ahead, click on this little button up here in the corner, and it's gonna show us Rambo Talana Shoreline. And it's a Sunny Breeze. This is one of the newer-ish. I mean, I think that one's been on there for a little while now, but it's not one that I normally listen to, but dang, this one, like, seriously, it's got some awesome vibes to it right now. I'm really liking it. So, hey everybody, let's do something fun. I want to do a couple things with my roads so I can get them prepared for kind of their next evolution on the other side of the freeway here. I was kind of thinking about that, and then another thing I wanted to do was obviously finish up working on possibly a new, like starting a new industrial area. Like I want to start focusing on specific industrial jobs and stuff like that. So let's city. Good morning at 6 a.m. Oh my gosh. Well, good morning. But yes, I want to focus on putting on a couple of industries and stuff like that, getting them in there, because these are things I'm going to plan on for the future, as far as like making sure I've got specific factories in place and things like that. So there is, let's see, I was looking at things, take a look at this. We've got our reserves. The one thing we don't have is ore. Now, if I turned on 81 tiles, I'd be able to get it. But the only place I see ore is outside of the map. I think it's kind of a funk thing. I'm surrounded by ore, but I can't touch it. Sucks. Unless that's ore. I guess that could be ore. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess that's ore right there. I don't know how I missed that last time. It's pretty big. Anyway. Oh wait, no, that's the lake. That's why I missed it. Because it's the fucking lake. I'm an idiot. Yeah, no. Again, I have no access to ore unless I, it sucks. This is like the worst map ever. But I'm still having fun with it, so I don't care. So hopefully we can have that stuff shipped in at least, or something. I mean, maybe since I do have 81 tiles turned on, I could buy one of these outside tiles. Turn the music down for sure. Let's see here. Let's do. Turn that down right there. See if that helps out. If it's still too high, let me know. It'll take like probably 10-20 seconds for the music to change, but it should get there. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that unlocked and just I'm gonna drop that to about a 45. That should actually be pretty good right there. So let me know though. Like seriously, let me know. Then I can fix it. I was trying to make sure it was good last night, but nobody really responded to me on that. I did have some watchers, but nobody ever wants to respond for some reason. Come on. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, maybe I can use, since I have 81 tiles turned on, I could buy one of the outside tiles like right here, just make myself like a 26 tile. And then I'd have access to ore. See, and then look at, they just kind of get me right there. Like, okay, I guess if we look at one of these two up here, those would probably be our best choices to add on for ore. So let's go take a look at that. Oh yeah. For sure. I kind of almost like the spot on the left. It seems to have a good amount there. My mother's sending me memes. They're pretty funny though. Okay, okay, cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Those really are really good. I think there seems to be a little more ore though in the left side there. So I think if I'm, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll snatch that up. Now we have 26 tiles. Woo, crazy. Oh no, look at, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. I only had 9 open. I thought I had all 25 open for some weird ass reason. Well, slap me silly and call me happy, because I am gonna have ore. I think they built this map with the intention of it being used up with 25 tiles, to be honest. Oh, this is gonna be awesome, because there was a spot that I saw. Ooh, I wonder. Let's see. Now I'm slowing it all down. I wonder if I have access to that spot that I saw. It was like this cool bridge. I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, there we go. I saw this bridge and I wanted to fix that one up. There was a couple other spots too. Let's take a look. Oh, I'm glad that I'm stupid, but then sometimes I'm not that stupid and I figure out that. Oh yeah, here's the other spot I wanted to use. I thought this was interesting. I thought that it was pretty cool. We've got this spot here where the train's supposed to go through, but it's apparently blocked for some reason. And I'm wondering, have been wondering, can we connect the two of them? Here's another one. It's just blocked. It's stopped right there. Fake ass tunnel. And if you look, I'm pretty sure that the railroad has an outside connection. So I really want to connect that. I forget how I saw it before, but I was looking at things and I noticed that this one was just stopped there. And I was like, what in the world? And then I saw the other side of that. So yeah, it's another area I definitely want to work on, do some stuff with. So all right, so let's get into the stuff I wanted to do tonight instead of fantasizing about later projects here. Alright, so first things first, this spot we made last night is looking great. I love it. But I went and got some roads and I want to see something. So take a trip into the wild at Dinosaurus. You can dine in or dine-o. Yes. Okay, cool. So I found pedestrian roads. They're for like campus roads, amusement parks, but they work as a road, or they're pedestrian paths, but they work as a road. So oh yeah, I'm excited. And I hope that this fits in here.
Not the station dial. Don't touch that. Just leave that one right where it is. And as for those pesky worries, no point getting into it. It isn't important. So just sit back, take a big
Oh,
breath, and relax.
thank God. This is so awesome. I knew it. I knew that somebody out there was going to have a mod that would turn paths into roads, and I found it, and I was so excited about this. So what I think I'm going to do is, like, part of me wants to change these paths over to this style, but at the same time, I think I'm really happy with the way it is right now, and I want to leave it that way. And then, oh, that was the other thing. God, I'm so excited about mods. Like, it's the coolest thing ever, being able to do this type of stuff, make it the way I want it to frickin' be. Okay, so the next step I wanted to do with this, now that I finally have this down, is change these roads and I only want emergency vehicles and obviously trash, and I guess we're gonna need shipments to come into this one restaurant, so we'll have to leave that, but we'll leave that alone. That should be good. We'll just kind of copy that on the way, because I really want it to be more of, oh whoa, they changed. I want this to be more of a walkway. You know, I don't want it to seem, and I don't want to use the DLC. I want it to be, you know, just kind of its own thing. What I built. So really, man, this Sunny Breeze station is so good. It is so good. Like, seriously, if you can't dance to this music, I think there's something wrong with you. All right, let's see. We got that all set up. Let's come over here and set up this side now. I could totally see myself like listening to this music in a club, having a good ass time. Even with the weird skip, because the game's having trouble. I should probably see if I couldn't upgrade my graphics card at some point. Like, I bought it used for 50 bucks, and this thing's great, so I can't complain at all. And I don't really have any intention of upgrading anytime soon. But, I mean, there is, it does, I do test its limits, I should say, so. Alright, let's see here. That's all good to go. Let's close that out. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I really wish that the Burger King and KFC would have stayed when I placed them. I don't know why they didn't. Kind of pisses me off, but whatever. Glad this McDonald's is here, and I love it. It looks so good after the way I set that up. I want to put a tree back over here, though, because it pisses me off that the one I had there disappeared. I guess I just didn't place it within the McDonald's border there, so let's do that. Make sure I have Tree Anarchy on so I can do this. Since the last time it wasn't oak, and that's what got disappeared, Let's find something smaller. I kind of like this linden. Oh, that's not too shabby. And that fits right in there without doing too much hiding the M or anything like that. Yeah, let's do the linden. I'm starting to get a new favorite station here, really. This is a good one. All right. Get out of here. Let's do it. Let's get into something. I want to get started with my first industry, and we've got this whole big old area over here that we can do that with. There's this oil spot here. If you don't notice that, that's all oil. We go in here, we can, you know, just a quick double check. Oh my goodness, look at all that oil. Whoa. Okay. So this is where we're going to start our next industry. I want to keep it in the borders of this train station right here. And let's just create a I have those quite spread apart there at that point, don't I? These two 4-lane roads. Like, I might need to start a new 4-lane road right here. I think so. Yep, I like that idea. We're gonna have to start a whole brand new 4-lane road. Since it is going to be an industrial area, of course, we don't need trees on our roads or grass, so we're going to stick with a basic one here. So this is going to be our border, I guess. Let me make sure my maps are on here. Okay. I think right about here is where I'll end this industry's influence. Oh, good, it worked. Let me see something. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Running along the river for a little bit. And then at this point, let's cross the river. Ooh, yeah. Shorten that up. Go about there. We'll stop that there for a moment. Like, every time the game has to think a little harder than it wants to. It's like, it's so funny. All right, this road and this road. I want the road to be on the bottom side. Like, they would have dug the hill out for the road, not the road over that and then dug it out for some reason. Like, this doesn't look quite right. So let's go ahead, turn this off. I'd really love it if they got some more Christmas music playing. I was having a good time listening to that the other day. Yeah, I think this looks way better. The road would naturally when they would be laying roads, at least around me, they would more often do something like that than go over the hill and then cut out the side of the hill for some reason. Like, it just wouldn't make sense. So plus, we can have some fun with the side of that hill right there and plant some trees, put some rocks in, make it look really good. Have a little bit of fun with the decorating. Yeah, just to me, that looks way more realistic. This side, we got to do the same thing. That's the one thing with playing on, the console in vanilla. You want the road to be there. That's what you're going to have to deal with. Or you got to completely reshape the land ahead of time and then lay the road down. So at least here, having the mods now, I'm able to just click, page down, and oh, look at that. It's all changed up and it looks great. Just picks little spots individually. And even then, like, say you didn't like that, it's not too much of a problem now to even smooth all that out. We can grab this out of here. Boom, over here. The soften terrain and increase our brush size on this mod screen over here. Let's go up a little bit more. Let's go to about 100, I think. Well, yeah, perfect. Okay. Turn the, you know what, I'll leave the brush strength there. There's still a little bit of like little bit of degradation to the grass right there, but I think that's totally fine. So it would require a lot of work to get rid of all that little bit of degradation there, and it's not worth it. We're going to plant some trees, do things like that. So this side, I mean, you know, it all looks good now. They would have done more landscaping over here. It's not too much of a hill. They can take it down, make the slope more natural. And I keep forgetting to turn off the dang tree anarchy when I lay roads. We're going to have to trick the road now really quick.
The Brontosaurus. For millennia, these gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth,
for some reason
grazing off the lush vegetation of the time.
I don't have to. I shouldn't have had to trick it now that I'm looking, because
and made a lasting impact on our
I turned the tree anarchy off. Son of a gun.
Dino Oil is proud to continue by using their eons-old dead bone goop to fuel your 5-door wagon, making it the oldest form of recycling there is.
Can't upgrade to that tire.
Embrace the power of bones.
I didn't realize I got that one. All right. I guess I just have to delete these trees. They don't want to go away.
When your nerves are all a jangle and the world feels like a pair of unironed pajamas, keep it tuned right here to Sunny Breeze. We'll put a little smile in your day.
And he is not lying. No, we'll put a smile in your day. This is good music. All right, we've got tree anarchy turned off. We shouldn't have any issues at this point now. And one of the things I think would be kind of cool is to use that hill to our advantage in creating a bridge over to this side, because we're going to connect the two areas. We need a good little connecting area. So what we can do... Oh yeah, I've got a good idea. Okay, we're going to have to we'll end up using the mods to make this look right, but it's going to look great. So first of all, let's go ahead. This is where I'm going to start this road. The rest of this is going to go ahead and stay this way, but what we'll do, as far as like basically kind of a, I don't know, just a start or whatever, a way to break this area up a little bit. I don't know. I just want to do a roundabout right there, like kind of just a little spot. So it should work out good though. That way there's, you come in and you break off and you go into the oil industry over here that we're building, or you go this way into the business and office area that we'll build, and so on and so forth. So I want to look and see, not these ones, it's in the new map packs. There's one that has the I was messing with it yesterday, and it has the dang it, like the little walkways around it. No, none of those. It's in map pack 3 then. This one, I think. Yeah. Oh, come on. I clicked the button. Just insert road here. Beautiful. Okay, now the only thing I want to do at this point, let's turn this off, go to 4 lanes. Everything else is perfectly fine. Well, we'll have to change the grass on this road. Oh, yeah, we'll take the grass roads off. But, 4 lane, do that. And go to these. And we're just going to throw the basic 4 lane in. Ooh. So we're going to have to make some adjustments here. Either, yeah, I think we'll just have to get rid of those walkways. I mean, we could put them in there. But this should be a 2-lane road also. Or even a 3-lane to be fair. Alright, let's fix these walkways. In fact, you know, one thing I want to do really quick. Just kind of wanted to take a look at some of the other roads that we had in here. See if there's anything I was interested in before I finalize my thought on this one. I think we're going to continue with the 4-lane like that. I love the 4-lane road. It's one of my favorite ones. There's plenty of room. Totally 100% one of the best roads. So what we need to do now is increase the lanes in our roundabout here. Go with 3. Just like how nice and tight of a small circle that is. And then if you look, I mean, all the walkways there stay inside of the perimeter. I think if we increase it to 4, it wouldn't be quite as good, but yeah, see, we'd want to get rid of those walkways. So 3 is definitely the way to go with this one. Let's fix our walkways now really quick. Paths, walkways, whatever you want to call them. The spot where people are going to be walking. I don't know why in the world it wants to do crap like that. Like, oh, let's just build a bridge for no reason. No, look, it's going to do it again. Oh, that one's not connecting properly. But yeah, look it. I'm going to click the button. There we go. Come on, click it. Why is it not doing anything? I click the button. I straight up am clicking it like 100 times. Fine. That's the way we'll play it then. There we go. And we'll fix that whole bridge thing in a moment, I think. If we can. Yeah, I don't have it set up like that. So it's, I don't know why it's doing it to me.
Hello, my friends. This is Earl.
Hello.
Hope you like that last one. It's one of my favorites. But you know, I I like them all. That's what's so great about my job. No matter all the craziness out
Oh,
there,
my word. Okay.
sit inside where it's nice and peaceful and listen to music and talk to you good people. I hope you're having a nice day too. Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial. I mean, I guess it kind of like, on one hand, it doesn't look bad. There's little walkway separators or whatever that way, but still. Can't upgrade to this type. Well, what if? Ah, you'll let me do it if I do temple lanterns. All right, good to go. Now, I mean, like I said, part of me wonders, let's see. Go look at these elevated pieces. We'll go to the toll road light here just to change it so it tricks it. Yeah, it doesn't want to do it with all of it anyway, so never mind. Temple lantern. It's always good to experiment, though. You never know what you're going to like and all that sometimes, so. All right, so here's our connection to the new 4-lane going through there. It'll be part of our whole thingy, our whole setup, I guess. Okay, let's see. We'll close that out. I do love having that choice of like lights and stuff like that, though. That is pretty cool. There's way too many signs. I think I can get rid of them, but it wouldn't be with this. Dun. We're gonna need those crosswalks. I guess we can leave those. 60 miles an hour though, we're gonna change that. Okay. Editing lanes. Defaults, and it's in miles per hour because those, you know, that's what I understand. Parking vehicle restrictions. Priority. I don't think that's going to have anything to do with it. Yeah, no. Yeah, I guess they're there. Nothing I can do about it. All right, let's finish this up. So first things first. I've got something totally interesting in my mind that I want to do here. Bear with me while I do something completely crazy. Probably not. Everybody's crazy. Are you? It's not that crazy. Probably won't be. But I want to take this road. Bring it this direction. I really wish I could make it land right there, but I guess that's the closest. That's not too bad. I'm gonna, well, yeah. I'm gonna adjust the train track. That's gonna be a bridge one way, or, ooh, it could make it a tunnel. Nah, we're gonna do a bridge. Something like that. And then these ones, like this one. Bring it in like that. Come over here and then dive into that road. This is going to get its own little road, obviously. Music stopped for some weird reason. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. It's trying to load a commercial break.
With a turtle. At the City Zoo, you can experience the wild in our wildest exhibition yet. Come down this weekend to meet our newest addition, a three-toed sloth named Barbara. She'll hook you with her smile and hook you again with her curved toes used to grasp trees in the wild. After that, take a gander at another new species, a new type of bird previously identified as a different type of bird due to a zoological error. Fun for the whole family. Book now and get a free handful of pellets to feed the fish. Limit 4 per family while supplies last. We'll look forward
Change
to
up where
seeing
this
if
one
pretty
lands.
animals live in rooms painted to look like home. The City Zoo.
That way it's not too close right there. And then this one obviously will connect into that road.
This is Earl Gibb coming to you live. Unless this is a recording. I guess you'd have no way of knowing that. You're listening to Sunny Breeze.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. All right, let's get our... Ooh, one thing about the area is it's kind of hilly in here, so we're going to have to deal with that. We got to fix our roads that got all the messed up with the... Oh, ow. Ooh, there we go. We got messed up with the bug right there. We'll fix that in a second. Music is so good. I'm having a good time listening to this station tonight. Really am. I did the only thing I really do. I did want some Christmas music, so I might change it up pretty soon. Find something with some Christmas music on it. All right, love you too. Make a little whiskey soda there with the rest of what I have in my glass. All right, let's see here. That should be good there. This side, we'll keep it semi-basic. Do 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 do. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna do one more kind of up the center here on this side. And then we'll do a couple of crossroads the other way. Like we'll run a road this way. Nope, we'll leave that one alone. We can always fit like some warehouses or something in there. That'll be totally fine. Like I said, this area is going to be more of like a mix of office spaces, businesses, things like that. I'm actually, wanting to look into the workshop on Steam to find some of those kind of mix buildings where it's like I know I've seen people using them before. That's like a mixed type of zoned building. They'll have, two types of zoning in it, I think. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm gonna look and see if those mods are still around or not. I think it'd be great. Scratch my eyeball there for a second. It's kind of feeling weird. Okay. Itch on my eyelid. That's good to go. We're gonna go step up here now. Let's take the 4-lane roads. Ooh, man, this music is like throwback to the 80s right here. You could almost see somebody in like a red leather jacket and those like fingerless gloves, wearing a big old pair of 80s glasses, dude, and like greased out, like permed hair, right? Just dancing in the corner of an alleyway, doing that. Got the shake going on, right? Got the bob. Throwing the snap. And then Michael Jackson comes around the corner and you fucking erupt. It's just like, oh my god. I'm just No, this music, seriously though. Oh my god. I'm loving it. I'm just absolutely enjoying it. It's gonna make my river. Let's do this. Come up here, and I want to go across this way. It's gonna collapse the river there. I'm gonna have to fix that. See, that's fine. Go up there, drop that off at that end, and then we'll, again, later on, we'll deal with that. But let's fix this. Probably have to trick it. We'll find out. Change the lights up. That'll trick it. Let me switch these up. Here we go. Go back to default. And just for fun, because, I don't want to move the node. I think it's perfectly fine. It looks all nice and even. Nice little balance there. What we're going to do, make it look good right under that bridge. We're going to go ahead and go in here to our land editor. Turn our brush strength way down.
You're listening to Sunny Breeze with me, Earl Gibb.
Ooh,
I hope you
Earl
like this
Gibb.
system, and it makes you
Wow. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have to adjust those trees. That's fine. But look, just move the land back a little bit, and we've got perfect placement of the bridge. Beautiful. But we do need to move those trees. Come on, there we go. That's another thing about having like the move it mod. Being able to just move the tree where it needs to go instead of it being in the weird spot, you know? I don't have to just delete all the trees and then come back. Just move it. I can just move it. Alright, that's all looking good. I love it. And that gives us our space in here to work with our roads. And while I want to take some of the smaller roads and cross over the water here as well, one thing I do want to be careful of is, since this area is going to be getting drilled, it's going to create pollution. I don't want to get very close to the water there. I think so. Our last road, you know, we might be able to get close to the water. I'll stick like a cleaner in there, but it's still not guaranteed to be. So what I want to do, I clicked on you. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. I think I want the last road in this. It's going to be a small industry over here. Let's dive it down. So now I want to leave this area as a buffer between the water and the industry that we're building in here. And, oh, I totally screwed up because I meant to build a little bridge in here. I can still do that. Hold on. We're going to get rid of that. Okay. And what I want to do is... Alright. I thought it would like maybe automatically do a bridge for me. No. Get as close to the road as we can. Got a good length to it that way. Ooh, there is a way to set the depth on this, and I forget how. Ooh, the elevation step. Here we go. Make it a 6. It's a little close to the other intersection there, but I don't care. don't like that curve right there. But we'll see if we can mess with it with the Move It mod, maybe. If not, then we'll readjust. Do 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 do. Move this road over. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not get crazy there, road. Just a little more wiggle room here with this weird turn. Kind of want to get as tight to the dirt as possible here. Vehicles can still go under it. It doesn't have to be so freaking huge. Again, here's one of the best things about having a mod, you know what I mean? Like, it just allows you to make it look more realistic, more lifelike, the way it would actually have been built in a spot like that versus having some crazy ass bridge that wouldn't look right. I think this should be good. I don't really want to change any of that around. This actually looked a lot better after adjusting it with the Move It mod there. It's more of a turn instead of a throw you to your side type of turn curve there. Do 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 do. Okay, I love it. I'm loving it. It looks good. We're gonna stick with that bridge now. We're gonna connect it in to this side. Get to our roads. Down. Go. We'll adjust this little bit of land right there in a few minutes. Now, again, this is going to be a spot that's for our oil industry. So let's consider our larger pieces also. And the one thing that really I'm starting to not like about putting the oil industry in right here is this whole rock and tree setup. It's gorgeous. And then we got the river right there. Let me reconsider this because at the same time, check out our, oh, no, it's pretty much oil. But it does, ooh, I like the fact, okay, wait a minute, we can work with this, If we keep our industry within this little area here, and this area here, have a little bit of just extra industry here, because it's, or whatever, you know what I mean? And then here, we kind of buffer it, you know what I mean? Like, we try to keep it, like, let's make a road here. I think we can do this. I think we could possibly do this.
Engineers said shouldn't be made. Test drive one today and experience what scientists for decades claimed was beyond the realm of safe driving. Jubilee. Be reasonable or be fast. Can you hear
do something like this.
Listen closely.
This way the industry is more contained in this road.
Pop soda refreshment. Pop soda. Belch the best.
Why do you gotta build a stupid thing like that? Why?
The other day, I was at my favorite breakfast place, and I heard this rather loud and frantic voice, a woman's voice, and quite agitated, like I said. She was so
Quite agitated.
I mean that most respectfully, of course. But I only caught a quick glance and looked away. No need to upset her any further. Well, she was having one of those days. We all have them, right? A bit beside herself.
She was having one of those
And yelling
days.
at her friend on the phone about somebody named Poindexter. Anyway, my lovely, if you're within the reach of my voice, trust me, everything's gonna work out. You're gonna be just fine. This is Earl Gibb, and you're listening to Sunny Breeze.
Connect that in like that. Now the one thing though, yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that connection. We've got these tiered areas here. Kind of. See if we can't fix it a little bit, make it look a little better. No, I think that's just going to be a huge waste of time. I do want to get rid of that road though. I don't like that one. And then with that, I think we could possibly bring this down a little bit on this side. I think we'll have to wait until some stuff gets built in here and then we'll be able to adjust it a little better. But for now, that should be okay. Like I said, I'm trying to create a buffer here. I just don't like this spot getting destroyed. I don't like that idea at all. After looking at it a little bit more, I just really like it there. So, although I don't want to give up on the little bit of an oil industry being here. So, broad industrial, kind of a broad name. How about oops, messed that up. How about a different name? We'll have to throw the oil down and it'll change it once we do. Where? Somewhere around here. It's interesting because we could actually, I think with this, add our own Add our own oil in, basically. Oh, I am a dummy. I'm pretty sure it's in here is what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm like looking in the wrong spot this whole time. Alright, we need our main building. See, I told you some of these were going to be massive. And we can put that in one of the spots here that doesn't have a lot of oil in it. Huh. Throw two of them in there. We'll work with that a little bit. Maintenance building. Now, a couple of pumps. Get our big old oil drilling rigs here. This side I am going to be working on to get a train station in, but we can go to the outside a little bit here. Now, let's see what the other stuff we got. We got this pyrolysis plant. It's not huge, it's great. Petrochemical plant. Another one's not that big at all. And this is why I wanted to have like a little bit extra space up here. This would be more for the stuff like this. I want to watch that pollution though. Like I said, you see that? It's like moving towards that, so.
Hi, Earl. What's your favorite place to dine out? Well, hi there, Anxious. Thanks for that. And you're right. It's best to think twice before you
We're going to stick with down here for now, if we can.
Just so happens, I just had a lovely trip to the downtown diner. I got to sit down for a nice little meal. Nothing fancy. It's the simple things in life, you know? And a toast. But we don't need to get into that. The eggs.
All right, the cracker plant. Cracker ass crackers.
Toast they cut the wrong way across. And there was too much butter. But they brought me some new toast and they were really nice.
Put the cracker ass cracker plant there.
And we'd all be better.
Now it's these storage things that's what's going to create,
Look at all the positives and don't sweat the small stuff. Well, I hope that
take
answers
up a
your
lot of
question.
space.
Now,
So this
back
is
to
where
the
we can
business.
now use over here. Let's see. No pollution. Yeah, this one's not going to fit anywhere. Come on. You can fit. There you go. You got the underground cavern, but there we go. That's pretty good. We fit pretty much everything we need in there. We're not going to really have to like throw a lot more in. What I want to do though is grab a warehouse or 3. Because again, this is something else that doesn't create pollution. And I'll do a couple of these small ones. If I could find a spot for them. Guess we have a spot for 1. Okay. Close this out. Balance. Oh, there we go. All right, that seems sufficient to me. It makes a good little oil industry there. So let's go ahead and hit play. Let everything in the city kind of do its thing. Start building this up. Well, I want to go ahead and do this. Throw this little bit in, and then we can go in here to our industry specializations, go oil. We're going to click on that. And then as we need it, we can throw a little bit of zoning in here and there. Something like that. Just a couple little buildings will pop up now. Now, I forgot. Let's go to roads really quick before I continue on here. Get the 6-lane fixed. Ah. I hate when I screw something up like that. Now we need to fix these 4 lanes. You son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. That should fix the problem. Now, one thing I want to do here, this thing that sucks is it won't let you do it attached to these roads. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these roads out for the moment. We're going to pause this. Beautiful. Now, close this, we go to our Move It mod. And now we can take and, do this. before we go to move it, we actually need to go to train here. Make it a bridge style. Oh, can't upgrade to this type. Bullshitto. Actually, this whole time I've been doing the no power line, and so I gotta put a power line in and then take it back out. It's so lame. Alright, and then I want just the basics on these outsides here. Again, gotta do this with the power line. And then take it away. Close this out. Now we can go back to the Move It mod here and do this properly. Now the only problem is where that node is right there. We can probably deal with that. Even though it's like dead center with the road there. Get this side lifted. Oh, a little high. A little high. Alright. Now, let's pick this spot. Bring it to the side of the road there. Beautiful. And if we want to, we can always add in there we go. Click to insert node. Bam. Throws in another little bridge piece there. So it, you know, we'll go over the road there as we bring it through, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's try it, in fact. We'll go here, back into here. And we have a little bit of a snafu. It's all right. Just move it a little bit more. And bam, got it. Okay, now it's these end pieces I'm not too happy with. The down slope on it's kind of steep, but we can fix that as well. No, actually I don't need to change anything. We can actually close that out. Alright, I'm going to change this music though, because like I said, I'm trying to look for some frickin' Christmas music. So,
Lights, camera, movie. There's nothing like watching
I
a movie
know
and
if we
taking
go
joy
back
at the
to
place on time.
Synthetic
There's your
Dawn, we're going to hear some there. That's pretty good right there. If you wanna be happy. Stretch this one out a little bit. Looks good to me. Now, one thing I want to do now is we're going to take take this cargo terminal here. Of course, it makes a weird little bridge. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be the way the elevation, whatever's going on with the elevation thing in here. Toggle road bending needs to be on. No, see, follow terrain should be on unless I click that, and I didn't, so. You know what? I want to do that. Oh, and I went and I downloaded a bulldoze anything mod or whatever it is. Bulldoze it, something like that. Because I was sick of not being able to do specific things with the bulldozer. So, alright, let's do this. Actually, no, this. Hoping to get a little more like right there. So I think I'm gonna do. There we go. Beautiful. You should be happy. And then let's change this little piece of track up that decided to do whatever it wanted to do there. Oh, we can't do that unless you trick us. Too bad you can't get rid of the stuff on the ploppables, you know what I mean? Get rid of the power line right there where it's going through, since I have the rest of the train tracks that way. See, the bend thing, it should be able to bend this too. It's another thing that's been pissing me off. That's like, because something to do with the mod, it's not allowing it to happen. I don't know. Let's go ahead and use freestyle here. There we go. There we go. I wanted to have a pass-through lane there and everything. It's a good idea. It's instead of tangling up train traffic. You know, I've always wondered. No, I guess you can't really do anything traffic manager on train tracks, can you? Other than, I guess, the speed limit. Oh, really? It doesn't like that track? It doesn't like this track for some reason. Oh, look at that. It's not even attached. What in the world? This side should be attached. Yeah, look at that. So if I wanted to take this, yeah, got two choices. That's, what in the world? I'm glad I caught that. Glad I caught that. Now we can fix it, though. So, yeah, we'll just bring that in a little bit. It should be fine like that. And that way, it is attached. It's going to work properly now. I don't know why I was doing it. It's probably because I moved that node or something. It's got to be the only reason why. Alright. So, let's hit play here. We've got everything. Everything's in order. Train's going to go over the bridge. Look at that. Dope. They're both passing the station, so they're going the proper direction. Look at life is good. And we're getting flippin' Christmas music. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Snow yeah. North Pole yeah. Maybe I should keep the hell yeah away from the Christmas music, right? Seems a little sacrilege or something like that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see here. Do 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 do. Yeah, I like it. It's gonna start filling itself in pretty soon. One thing I want to do though is adjust a couple of things. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. No, like, weird spots that aren't touching the pavement there, making it look nice. I like it. Those are on different levels. I was going to try to move them together, but I think I'll leave them alone. Be fine like that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Go find us some, I'm not even in the right spot. I think it's here. There we go. Parking lots. Doodly-doo. All right, now we can make a couple more. Oh, you guys are really gonna complain about dump? Son of a gun. All right, fine. There we go. Do 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 do. This actually doesn't create any pollution, so we could pretty much put it anywhere. It'll create a trash service in this area. Let's put it here. I like using that one because the fact, like I said, it works good. You know, they send out trash trucks. They're going to do their job. Provides energy, and it doesn't create pollution, so it's good to go. I like that. Like that a lot.
At Banhammer Bank, we want you to trust us with your money. Because it's with your money that we can make you more money. How? It's not funny business. It's money business.
It's
You
money
give your
business.
money to us, and it will grow with interest. That's the plan, at least. Maybe that's too complicated for you. Imagine planting a money tree in the garden and watering
Screwed
it.
that up.
Hold on.
Thought I
Imagine if you
off-clicked
had a
it.
money pet, and you fed it more money, and after digesting, it would. Okay.
There we
You
go.
wanna go money fishing, so you use a little money to catch a big money. You know, just come in and talk to us. We have even more metaphors that allow us to avoid saying what we really do with your money. Banhammer Bank. Feed the money monster. Gaze at a gazelle. Lock eyes with a lemur. Shake hands with a turtle.
These parking
At the
lots are
City
great
Zoo,
because you can turn them
experience the
sideways
wild
like
in our
this.
wildest exhibition yet.
And
Come
look
down
at
this weekend
it
to
makes
meet
it
our
seem like
newest
it's like the
edition,
back
a
parking lot of
three-toed
this
sloth named
business or
Barbara.
this operation
She'll
here.
hook you with her smile and hook you again with her curved toes used to grasp trees in the wild. After that, take a gander at another new species, a new type of bird previously identified as a different type of bird due to a zoological error. Fun for the whole family. Book now and
I
get a
want to
free handful of
put it
pellets
out.
to feed the fish.
You know,
Limit
do
4
something
per
like
family
that.
while supplies last. We'll look
And then I
forward
want
to
to see
seeing
something here
you
really
where
quick.
the animals live in rooms painted to look like home. The City Zoo.
Oh, goody.
You're listening to Synthetic Dawn Radio with Jessica Statler. Tune in and dance your way through the rat race.
There we go. That's good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. That makes things look a lot better, being able to add that little piece of cement in there. And again, I like being able to move the parking lots around like that, getting them sideways. Just, it's unique and not something you do all the time. Can't do it in vanilla, obviously, so. See if there's anything else here that we can kind of move around and make look good. The rest of that looks pretty fine the way it is. Let's go over here and look at these parking lots, though. They look a little wavy. A little wavy. Isn't allowing me to adjust the parking lots up and down there. Well, I guess we got a couple of spots that are just on a hill. It happens in some parking lots, I guess. I mean, I've seen it, so no worries there. Oh, look at air industry is really moving. See, I knew that bridge would be useful. Getting things back and forth, getting them over here to this station and everything like that. So this area is going to probably get pretty busy, to be honest. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, yeah, I don't think there's too much more I can do. I know it's, like I said, it's going to pollute the area. That's why I wanted to be really careful about what I placed here. Especially around these trees, around the water. I didn't really want to put a lot of pollution into the area, so I think I accomplished that. It's not going to read. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. I have to say that's like seriously not bad at all. One thing I want to look at while we're in this menu. Water and sewage is starting to go down, so I think what we should do, since we have an area we can do it in here, we can throw down some sewage. And I like this one, the Eco Advanced Inland Water Treatment Plant. It's kind of big. And if this one's too big for where you're trying to place it in your build, like here we go, we're good on this. But yeah, if it gets too big, you can always use this one, the Eco Inland Water Treatment Plant. This is like just a good size comparison here, so you can see. So like, in fact, I can just go ahead and do this, get rid of that one. Since I want to keep my stuff contained here, the pollution contained, I can always throw in one here. And then one, oh, I thought I'd be able to fit one in right down there, but we can always find a spot somewhere. Like that. There we go. Close that out, hit B, we can get rid of that one. Those two will do the job. They're going to keep that pollution where we want it to be also. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. One thing I think would be kind of fun to do, hold on, is save the trees. That's for damn sure. No, that's not what I need. I need that. I wish it would let me save the trees that are in there. That's for sure. Attached to the stuff that's in this. Like, really? You're going to attach trees to stuff that creates pollution? You guys are geniuses. Alright. So we got this little hill back here, and I think it'd be kind of cool to make it look like we were actually doing something with this hill. And go to find it. I think they're actually pretty close. If not, I could probably type in something. First, Brooklyn and Queens is going to take up the whole thing, so of course not. There we go. So we've got these trucks and trailers down here that I think are pretty sweet. So we throw a couple. There we go. Throw a couple in down here. Make them look like they're doing something. Oh, come on. There we go. And of course they disappear. Ore extractor, that is not what I want. No. Interesting. Ooh, building equipment. That'd be a good thing to search. That's what I should search. Building equipment. It's all floating. Okay. Oh, spelled that wrong. How about, wait a minute. How about we go, I guess I spelled that wrong, maybe? Huh. That's another thing I'm looking for. Awesome. Of course, throw some delineators down and they're floating. Those ones are good. I got one that's floating. And I got the floating tractor there I gotta fix. We'll do that all in a minute here. I wish I had the bucket up. It'd be way cooler if the bucket was up. Okay, so that's it for. I mean, there's a pretty decent amount of vehicles there, but again, I want to use them in the right situations. So I'm just making it look like they're digging this back area out. We only need a couple vehicles for that. A couple of delineators. We're good to go. Alright. Kind of fun being able to place stuff in there, do things like that. Seriously. Kind of help make a little more realism and stuff like that. Alright. Things are turning up Millhouse. Okay. Let's see here. I am. I think this, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I think this area is turning out pretty damn good for just coming up off the top of my head like that. Alright, let's see here. Probably gonna leave. Oh, stop that. Stop that. Well, the cargo train is not the best thing to zoom in on this camera with. Oh, sweet. So this is something I download. It's not letting me get in close enough so you can see it properly. There we go. One of the mod download assets that I got, the shell truck here. Something that, you know, totally used to seeing here in the States. So I had to get that. Which is awesome that it's driving around. So that makes me need to place. Now, what in the world? We got the Shell gas station. We could do a Costco gas station too, but I haven't built a Costco complex yet, so. That'd be cool if I could get that underneath there. I wonder if I can. Wait a minute. I think I have... Yep, building control. Damn, I was really hoping it would let me place it under there with the building and prop, or the building control there. I don't see why it would be an issue, to be honest, if it would just let me do it. You know what? Ooh, wait a minute. What if... Can I place it? Right? Can I cheat the system a little bit? Let's place that. Then we use the move it tool. Oh, sweet Cheez-Its. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works. This is going to be so cool if it works. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so damn cool if it works.
Pernu apparel. Italian leather. Italian threading.
Stay. You
Pernu
better
is
stay.
Italian
I
for
swear.
jean jacket.
You better
We
stay.
take the second best of
It's
the
all
lot
building
and
through the
at appropriate
tracks.
markup, bring it to you. Just because you don't have taste.
Sorry, boss. We had to
doesn't
build
mean you
our
shouldn't
giant
have pants.
scaffolding up around the tracks there to make it work right.
But not quite.
Oh, that is so cool. Don't disappear. Don't disappear.
There's a lot of uncertainty in life nowadays. Uncertainty about housing, steady
That
work,
is so
appearing
awesome.
successful in the eyes of your neighbors.
Yes. Okay. Now hold on. I want to go ahead. We're going to click this. Hold on. I got to pause it.
To do when their day isn't going as groovy as planned. Don't worry. For this week only, our entire music library has
Let's
been
make this a
created by Love
historical
Cheer,
building so it
pegged directly to the stock exchange. Let the sounds of your future carry you
Preserve,
through the
visual
highs and
appearance
lows of your
preserve.
day.
But I don't think it'll allow it to go away also. It's all drugstore. Houston River Jazz Collective. Silent Night. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. I'm not going to sing along because my voice is terrible, so don't expect that. Oh, I'm going to lower this. I just realized this end is a little high on this bridge that we made here. Holy night. All right, I lied. I was going to. Yeah. Son of a bitch! My damn gas station disappeared. I can't make any of these plop, like it builds and then it disappears. And this has happened to me so many times, and I'm not sure how to make them stay. There's got to be a way to make these buildings stay, and I got to figure it out. Because it's happened to me with the Burger King, with the KFC. It's happened to me now with the Shell station. There was other buildings I tried plopping down before, and they'd build up, they'd be there, and then all of a sudden they just disappear. It had jobs. There shouldn't have been any problem with it. So I don't know why it's doing that to me. Green Park. They named it Green Park. A little more fitting, I believe, for the area there. Brown Park. Oh, shit. Okay. Not bad. I gotta say, this build has been turning out pretty good. Having some fun, getting to, like, play around, learn things, mess around with some of these mods, and just do stuff. I've just been having the greatest time with it. Like over here, for instance, this whole setup that we did through here, running the overhead bridge, making it look good with the over the water style bridge instead of just the above ground style. Like I think that this looks so much better going through here like that, especially when we're going to have some buildings built up around this. It's going to look great. Just kind of followed it out around the side here. And then again, being able to use the Move It mod to drop this road down and make it fit underneath here properly. That was awesome. That was so awesome. Getting rid of all the grass. So our cemetery here looks proper. You don't have grass like growing up around all the tombstones. Now, it didn't work out 100%. I gotta say the mod did not, you can tell right here, the mod did not like do its job properly. There's still grass sprites out there blowing in the wind, but it did enough, and it definitely worked on the cemetery here enough that I was happy with it. So that's all I really care about. One thing I thought would be funny, got this little lake here. Do 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 do. That I am pretty sure I did not turn it off. So there's no ocean. You don't have access to it. Oh, here we go. I thought it'd be kind of cool to come over to this area and add in. I was looking at the water, so it made me think of it. But look at, isn't that a houseboat? Yeah, houseboat. I'm 100% sure that says houseboat, which should be. We'll use a mod then. Whoa, my boat floats. Do 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 do. Oh, I guess it is on the water. Almost. There we go. Yeah, you want to use this mod to have a houseboat on the water. You gotta use the building prop mod, building control mod there. Beautiful. I mean, I wish they would have changed colors. That would have been cooler. But, I mean, there's houseboats. I have houseboats here, so. I was thinking it'd be funny to stick one of those giant ships, but I can't find it. I already tried ship. I don't know where the hell it is. I know I didn't delete them. No, I'm not gonna go just digging through stuff here. Turn vanilla off. Aw, really? You consider that custom, huh? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna look then. A couple of houseboats looks great to me. You know, it'd be kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go look and see if there's any like water skiing style boats or something. That'd be kind of nice, especially if they move around. Ooh, you know, it'd be nice to try right here then with these. I've got this other asset. Do. Nope, that ain't gonna be it. Those are planes, not parks. You know, there's got to be a mod out there. I was saying this the other night, that makes this little menu more like the PlayStation and Xbox menus, right? So that they expand upwards and you can see a lot more instead of just this one line. So when I type in park, empty park. That's a desk. Oh, it's a carport. It brings up, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that I can look through and skip quicker through. Like, that has nothing to do with a park. Are you freaking kidding me? Those are houses. Like, all this stuff is in the park stuff, but still. Park Life flagpole. Interesting. You know, find it isn't always the best tool, I guess. I mean, I can search. Oh, here we go. Let's see how this looks. Probably gonna suck. Oh, not too bad. I mean, somewhat. Okay, yeah, this kind of does suck. Oh, I know. That's what it is. They're supposed to have people like swimming, I think. Now, of course, we need the little road there, so what we can do... We'll stick with the dirt roads. I'm gonna look in the thing right now in the workshop. It kind of bugs me. It's the one thing about PlayStation, or yeah, like I said, PlayStation that just is awesome. Got an animal there. What's this animal? A mountain lion. Cougar. Yeah, mountain lion cougar. Eating, wandering around. Gonna name this guy Fred. Fred the cougar. Oh, look, we got a wolf. Bob the wolf. Fred the cougar and Bob the wolf. They're buddies. Alright, so this thing is supposed to have like people using it. Technically, like that's, I don't know why there's nobody here. It's supposed to be a realistic working beach is why I grabbed this. There's supposed to be like people swimming in the water, using the little stuff up here, so we'll see what happens. Oh look, here we go. And he just walks in there. Huh. Okay. He so this is gonna become a spot for people to just go drown themselves. I guess maybe he's supposed to be swimming, but it doesn't look like it to me. Oh shucks! All right, we're gonna leave that alone. That's cool. I like it. We got a little beach area. We got some houseboats. That's nice to do a little fun and cool stuff like that. So, you know, just up the way, around the way, they got some food trucks and a little hangout spot here. I know I got a Kia parked around here somewhere. There it is. Gotta make sure we got the Kia Soul. Alright. So we are in need of some stuff, but I'm kind of like not 100% sure how I want to progress at this point. I did know that I wanted to do something here with the industrial to use the train line. Since I already had an industrial station here, I kind of wanted to get them connected in a sense. So it's kind of going good. One thing I think would be good to do is to take and start rethinking what we were doing here originally with our transportation, public transportation and stuff like that. So let's take a look at this. Let's do 6 lanes. You know, I don't have to do tram underneath this one like I did over there. And the only reason I really added the tram to this was to let it circle around here. So it's gonna go with regular monorail tracks on a 6 lane. Oh, I did not need to hit that. Careful we don't mess up the other roads in here. Now this part, I think what we'll do is we'll stop and then we'll restart on this side. And then we'll just add like a filler piece. Shiite. Son of a gun. Okay, alright. I know how to do this. I know how to take care of it. Super simple. You just sink the road down a little here. Then now we'll try again. Boom. Works. Oh, I love it. Love it. Awesome.
We also know it's what's in the car that is more important than the car itself. And that's why
I just love being able to do that. Having that ability to just, darn, I gotta get it under there. We'll just sink the road a tiny bit. It's the best. Oh. Holy smokes.
In fact,
That
it is
was
a
not
perfect
my
vessel
intention.
for
Hold on a
transport
second
from short
here.
to medium
Pause.
distances, and we believe that the price we are asking is a fair trade for the value transfer to the consumer. Sternberger, more than just an auto.
Can't upgrade to this type. Yes, yes you can. I guess I just have to trick you into upgrading to that
the
type.
intro to a wicked house track or the sound of a dial-up modem connecting? I'm Jessica Statler, and this is Synthetic Dawn Radio.
It's all starting to dam the river water up. It would be cool to build a little dam and make that river a little deeper, huh? I think it'd look cooler. Probably can't. There's just too many different levels on that river. It'd just mess it up, I'm sure. Alright. Fix that problem. You know what? I remember they're doing that somewhere else. Oh, I fixed it. That's right. It was this. Alright. Turn that off. Close that. I need to get some stations in there. Oh, I need to actually go add in a piece of track. Where in the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's actually right. Perfect. Oh, it's looking good. Wow, there's a lot of traffic coming up through that tunnel there, isn't there? Look at that. Why not have the, I must have messed that all up. I wonder what oh, it must have been when I put this road in here and started screwing around with it the other time when we were moving around on that, messing with it. Do 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 do. This whole area's all jacked up. Get it fixed. No, I did not do that right. Thank you. keep hitting the wrong damn button. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. I do not know what. Maybe I guess when I updated the road, it friggin' messed all this up on me. Alright, that should help things along. Somewhat. Why is there crosswalks right there? That just seems like the stupidest spot for a crosswalk. Let's clean that up. And parking? No, no parking. Are you kidding me? Why in the hell? Is that what that means? Am I wrong? Is that parking or no? I gotta double check that one. But that is something that I don't want to allow. This is, okay, wait, no, that's what vehicles are allowed to be on the road. Yeah, there we go. No parking. Yes, parking is fine there. It's just that road. Why would you want to park on that road? For what damn reason? There's a lot of vehicles. Like, what in the world? Look at that. Like, it's the popular route to go. It's like, you gotta wonder, where are they? Why is there so many vehicles going through there? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but alright. We'll leave that thought on the back burner for now. I had a feeling that this, I keep zooming away, there we go. That this parking structure would look good in here with all these other buildings, and it's looking pretty damn good with these other buildings, so I'm glad we put that in there. Alright, let's get back onto that monorail road. I got distracted with other stuff there, so. I think the better decision would be no, why in the world? Oh, jeez. There we go. I was doing the wrong thing. No, just... There we go. I had it set for bridge pieces, and it should have been set for road pieces. There we go. Pause this so it doesn't screw... It's probably going to screw up the houses now that I did that, but whatever. I want the... not the width road, on the side of the road. I guess I did not need to place any zoning there in the first place, to be honest. Do 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 do. Oh, you can't really back it too far away. Oh. Right there. It still has like that grass right there. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do that to me. I tried to hit the button to stop touching you. That's what I wanted. There we go. Do 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 do. Huh. Alright. If that's the way you want to play, let's do it. Now I'm going to fix these roads here. Just making sure the default lights are on, like I didn't mess with anything. Let's throw these trees in here since we have the track going off the road there. One thing I want to do though, that absolutely bugs the snot out of me, is the way it makes these little sections right here between the roads. So let's go ahead, get rid of the crosswalks. Alright. Get rid of the crosswalks now.
Don't you want money for nothing? Yeah, you do. What's the catch?
Yeah, you
There is
do.
one. Anyone who wants it can have it. You just have to ask for it. Our 3-day sleepaway camp is the perfect place to strike it rich. Who are we? Well, we're the #1 dream makers.
Alright,
in the
so
region.
we want
You are a
filler.
motivated, driven, confident individual who has a desire to make it big. Run! Don't walk! Get your heart rate above 120. This is exciting.
Nope,
This offer
nope,
is
that's
just
not
for
what I
you
wanted.
Because you deserve it. Come alone. So don't wait. The early bird catches the worm, and the worm is a bus at 143 Industrial Way that leaves at dawn. So grab destiny by the horns. Go on.
Oh yeah.
Grab it.
Oh,
It's yours for the
control
taking.
shift.
Money for nothing.
At Banhammer Bank, we want you to trust us with your money. Because it's with your money that we can make you more money. How? It's not funny business, it's money business. You give your money to us and it will grow with interest. That's the plan at least. Maybe that's too complicated for you. Imagine planting a money tree in the ground and watering it. Hold on. Imagine if you had a money pet and you fed it.
Alright,
more money,
now
and after digesting
you can
it
do
went,
the stripes.
Okay. You want to go money fishing, so you use a little money to catch a big
Do
money.
chevrons.
Yeah, just come in and talk to us. We have even more metaphors that allow us to
Grids.
avoid saying what we really do with your money. Banhammer Bank. Feed the money
solid
monster.
is okay, but I also know that they do the pavement, which I think I want to put in there as the pavement.
Join us at the Walden Art Gallery later today for the opening
So we're gonna
of the
do
new
that.
Postmodernist Gallery, showcasing
Now we'll go back to
radical departures from the
lines.
primitive concepts of form and shape. Be there or be square.
Oh, that's the width. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want the spacing. There we go. Usually like a 3.2 is a good spacing, 3.3. Seems to fit properly in there in my opinion. All right, that's good to go. Now I want to do this on purpose. Not dashed, solid. Then I wonder, let's go to fillers. Solid. Then we go color. I was hoping I could change that color. Dang, that is tough to catch. No, stop that. Seems like it's a little more bluish. I think it's all the right track here. So close right there. So dang close. I'm gonna leave that alone. It's just so close. It's like, oh my god. Ooh. I did it. Oh, it's so close. It's like, I couldn't even, oh man, that is so darn close. Ooh. It's not gonna let me do a negative number, huh? Nope. It would have been cool. It would have been cool. Ooh. But it goes into the cement. Damn. All right. That's pretty damn good. I'm gonna have to go with that. Honestly, that's pretty good. So. Can't get that. Oh, stop skipping around on me. Can't get that any tighter, so I'm gonna have to go with that. Add these in. .2, and we'll do a solid line. Don't worry about any of that. And fillers. $100, $131, $108. Oh. And nice. That side actually filled in a lot better than the other side for some reason. Alright, let's take that back and look at that. Oh, that looks great. I like being able to make the bike lane kind of create it so, you know, come into its own right there and stuff. And then just putting that patch of cement through there is good. Now, the one thing I'm not liking is... no... Get rid of those arrows. Thank you. Now, the only thing I wish I could do different is to change the street color right there, make it just slightly darker. But I don't think there's a way to do that. So, at the moment, what we've got going is absolutely great. I do like that. I'm glad it's there, but it's not 100% what I would like to do. let's fix this side up. Actually, let's start off with these arrows. Get rid of these arrows really quick. Now, let's go ahead, close this. With the line marking tool. Come on, there you go. Stripes, we want the pavement island there. Let's just start at this end and make our way all the way across, and then we'll fill it in when we get to that point. Oh, stop that. Dash. We will increase that. Up. Okay, come on. There you go. And we'll just keep going across. I want to get all the lines down first, then we'll get the color in there. I don't remember what the number was on the color, but we'll figure it out in a minute. It's like 100, 108, 125. I don't know. I don't remember. That one needs to be solid. Oh, and then we go to fillers. Scooch this back just a little bit. Stripes, we want solid. One oh eight, I don't know, something like that. 131. I think actually this one was 108. And this one, it was close to that. Find out. Oh, I might be going the wrong way. I was. Villas. 100, 131, 108. 100, 131, 108. Why aren't you letting me type? All right. See, it did screw up. There. Slightly closer. It's still not quite right, but it's close enough for the moment. $100. 131. 108. What is this? Oh, it kind of like changes the hue. 184 is pretty good.